Yo, what's up, my peoples? Welcome back to AntDaGamer Sports Games Network. I'm your sleepy and tired. Well, yeah, sleepy and tired. I was up at 2 a.m. with the last drop. And other issues, I couldn't really sleep. But here I am now with those patch notes. So let's go ahead and break those down. But, I just want you guys to know, and I do apologize if I don't sound my best. But it happens. But the hustle keeps going. And we're gonna have numerous videos. I'm excited for the DLC. I'm excited for the patch, and just to see what happens with this game. I've had a crazy with this game in general. It's the most hate, most love scenario ever. It's the most contrasting feel. Like, I love it so much, gameplays wise, graphical wise. A lot of the models in the game I really love. The changes and updates I really love, but then there's so many things that got wrecked in the middle of it, and there's a lot of things they've added that I like too. Let's go ahead and see how this continues. So we're checking out what's the status. Always shout out to what's the status. I usually mention him in the video description, because I usually get his information and extra information from him. Now, his patch notes are probably online with what is on the website, but I just go to his page so I can get everything in one sitting when I do these Let's Talk videos on the patch. So, stability and performance improvements. Camera tech has been improved with certain concerns of drifting during the cutscenes. Changed presentation options to show unavailable settings as grayed out rather than not shown. That's kind of cool that they did that. So maybe later on they'll make these settings available. Who knows? Improvements to character tracking on ladder finishers. Improved camera collision on turnbuckle corner position to avoid turnbuckle pads obstructing action. That's always a good thing, and there has been people be using that stuff to their advantage online too. Enable split screen in some cases with only AI managers. Improve camera logic for multi-fall matches. If you're lost here, basically this is what they're saying. There's tons of different places, and I'm not going to read all this because I'm in a rush. There are tons of different places where they have improved cameras because they were maybe obstructing things, they were taking too long, things like that. Better logic when switching to spectator mode when injecting managers. Third person camera now has its own depth and field settings and numerous other small improvements. They also fix several things with the creative modes. Also in creative arena, several concerns there. They even include arena lights, concerns with the current screens, highlighting objects that are not blinking correctly, and movies not loading correctly in custom arenas, and more. Also in CAS, they have changed the ability of hair shine. That's the first thing I seen. I seen the concerns. I haven't had any problems with quick save yet, and let me knock on some wood or something, because I haven't. I get scared because of last year's game where problems would occur with quick saving, but this year I haven't had that many personally. So if you had those problems, maybe I got a feeling that a lot of the save problems on last gen. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Address concerns of customization options not working as expected. Fix issue with camera transitions when previewing certain parts. And also, I say that because it seems like some people don't understand that some issues that you're having in WWE 2K25 if you're on last gen is because they're probably pushing the limits of the tech, and you probably don't believe it, but they are. They're trying to make the game playable across two platforms, and then problems occur on older platforms because it's just like a PC. You need certain amounts of memory to do things, and you probably run out of memory. The game is crashing and freezing. That's probably what happened on last gen. Anyway, keeping it moving. Fix issues with camera transition when reviewing certain parts. Address issues with switch parts button when placing images. Added the ability to add images as face paint. I think a lot of this is W's. Improvements in the right direction. Hopefully it works that well. I'll keep you guys posted if anything is not right, because I plan on doing more Let's Talks this season for both. I'm gonna start doing WWE 2K26 soon as well. WWE 2K25 Let's Talks, WWE 2K26 Let's Talks more prominently throughout the seasons of both games. I'm not gonna just stop them, and that means more than just patch notes like we're doing now. There's gonna be other discussions as well. CAV creative video, I guess. Creative interest in creative video, I'm guessing. Address concerns of music if change not appearing in match. I didn't know about that one. Cutscenes. New single interest for Cody Rhodes. We knew this was coming. New tag interest for Fraxiom. We knew that was coming, but this is the one we didn't know about. New tag interest for Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. I will be showcasing all those interests along with matches to support those cutscenes as well. Gameplay. Tune quick get up actions, instant recovery, possum attack to cost more special each time they are performed. After repeated uses the actions will no longer be available. Oh, okay. This is cool in a way, but I thought after a while anyway, with instant recovery, if you didn't have it, you couldn't do it. But I guess now they limited it to how many times you can do them on top of that. Tune reversal windows to be more difficult when many are performed in quick succession. Yo, that is a W. Let me tell you why this is a W. Reversing, and y'all know it, is too easy in WWE games. And it's also a good way to mess up the turbo people. Man, this is great. This is great. More stuff like this. Kill the turbo controllers. Make online better. This is great. This is great. That's one of the best things I've seen in the patch notes for me. Decrease the amount of special meter gained from pin kickouts. That's a good one too. Decrease the amount of special meter gained from chain wrestling. Tune vitality minutes so the perma damage accrued more slowly. This is gonna probably cause longer matches, but in a way I think I understand why they did it. I may try to adjust it if they let you offline. Added carry branch support to certain ground grapples depending on the difficulty. AI may utilize carry to perform certain finishers. That's interesting. So there could be some new moves in there in that carry branch, and it could change up the strategies a lot as well. Address reported concerns related to AI performing possum pin too frequently. I think it was justified as long as they didn't downgrade it too much. I actually like that they were doing that personally. Adjusted logic for AI settings to be properly utilized in response to an opponent who is feeding to a position in the ring or at ringside. So basically, sometimes maybe the AI wasn't acting accordingly, or not following their opponent, things like that. So address reported concerns related to the AI performing a running attack immediately after an Irish whip at ringside. So I guess they're gonna change it up more, hopefully. Improve AI logic. I like this AI changing, man. Keep working on that AI 2K. I appreciate that. Address reported concerns related to AI performing a running attack immediately after an Irish whip at ringside. I just said that one, I'm sorry. Improve AI logic for attack selection after performing a reversal so that all signatures and finishes are considered. So that's great too. I am gonna also be doing videos soon, helping you guys with your AI, updating your specific superstars so they perform like you think they should perform in the wrestling ring in your game. As I play universe mode, you'll see me doing it more. I haven't digged in universe mode like I wanted to, so I haven't really checked out how the AI is working with certain superstars, but I will, as I play more AI matches, I will be doing more AI improvements. All right, so updated AI logic to sometimes use wake up taunts instead of manual reposition. That's what I'm talking about. You never really see the AI do wake up taunts, and this is the stuff that I like. And one of the reasons I like the game is some of the improvements in AI. The improvements where the voiceovers commentary is not like static anymore. It chooses decisions that are actually going on that keeps the content and the commentary fresh. Improved AI logic considering springboard attacks for better detect if a target could likely interrupt the attempt. Okay, so that's good. That's good because some people spam against the CPU. Y'all know y'all do. And this is also going to help them with I hate to say this, people that do certain things to gain MLP fast. Adjust the rate at which bruising appears to enhance realism. Maybe they downgraded it. I'm not sure. They just made it just right, baby. Tune AI to perform leverage spins slightly less frequently. Didn't they already mention that? Tune AI to decrease the probability of performing trading blows. I don't know if I like this one. I think the AI doesn't perform trading blows enough for me. Tune AI to increase the probability of initiating chain routes at the start of match. That's a good one right there because they don't do it enough. Tune feeding system to decrease ringside rollout. I'm sorry you keep hearing my PC. I normally turn my stuff down before I attempt the video. Y'all hearing my notifications. Tune AI to increase the probability of initiating chain routes at the start of the match. Tune feeding system to decrease ringside rollout when only 2 characters in the ring. Remember, guys, I did this video straight as I woke up, so if I missed anything on this long thing, I do apologize. But in a nutshell, I'm giving you guys the idea of what has been changed, and this is a lot of stuff. You got to give them a little credit for this update. It's a very thick patch. You know, a lot of times if you're not playing the CPU, if you're not utilizing some of the things that they changed, you may feel like they didn't change anything. Well, that means they didn't change anything for you. I'm just gonna be honest, like I just don't see why people initiate so much time with the multiplayer. I think the multiplayer should just be extra if you're completely bored with playing the AI to occasion play. But usually I do that. I run into some cheapo and then I'm out. Like I don't even then I'm out. I play my faction online the most because I'm trying to get the MLP from it and the cards from it. That's it. And as soon as I get it, I'm done. That's it. That's it. But anyway, my GM has a lot of new additions, custom attires, performance updates, a bug fixes, roster updates. In addition, that means that if you have the DLC, pretty much now they will be playable in the game. The Chapter 2 quest content is now available for the island. I need to get in the island, so I'm gonna be playing more of the island in the upcoming weeks. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't like the island. I'm already behind in my rise and than other people, so I want to finish my rise. I want to finish showcase mode. Those have been my premier modes. The island, I don't know. It's just, to me, it wasn't my go-to mode. It wasn't that great. It was text-based. It reminded me a lot, and I didn't hate WWE 2K20 like other people, but it reminded me a lot of just going back in time with the, you know, the stories and the extra content, the original content that they had. That's what it was called, the originals content that they had in WWE 2K20, and it's nothing really that great to me. You know, I did like that stuff in WWE 2K20, but even WWE 2K20 with some of that content, some of the main stories had cutscenes. So I'm hoping they do something like that, but I doubt they will. But brand new gear will be available in the island. Stability and bug fixes, as well as the new content. I hear there's some unlocks in there, so that could be worth your time a little bit if you want to, you know, to replayability though. That's where the island sticks in. That's why I left it for last. All right, various stability fixes in universe mode. Concerns with the referee slots filling properly. Updated the Gauntlet Eliminator matches to properly cap at 8 superstars. Address reported concerns related to the double title matches showing correctly. Address reported concerns related to the match card. Address reported concerns related to the championship match generating. Hold up. I'm sorry, I lost my placement because I scrolled the screen. Right, reported concerns related to the championship match generation after cash-ins on 2-day PLEs, much needed. Made various fixes to custom match types, including address reported concerns related to the custom match types settings applying to non-custom matches. You know, that was a big issue and a big problem thing that I'm glad it's fixed. No count match options can now properly be applied to custom matches. Address reported concerns related to tag championships appearing as singles belts. Address reported concerns related to not being able to disable the special guest referee meter in the universe matches. I don't do that. I think that it needs to be a limit, or else things get out of control. It's like you're definitely gonna screw somebody over. I like knowing that, you know what, you may try to screw somebody over, but you know, I like I like it being a little, spontaneous, Address opponent concerns related to the balance of sliders not applying to universe mode. Address opponent concerns related to superstars sometimes appearing as their own superstar in cutscenes when using manager attire. That's big. Did I say the one about the sliders not applying to universe mode matches? That's a big one too. Address opponent concerns related to the entries being turned off after. Oh yeah, that's been killing me over since the last patch, man. I try to do a match, so I be wanting to do the entries. I like messing with the camera, I like feeling the music and all that, and it's just going straight to the match. But that should be fixed now. Added title match support to several rivalry actions. Shout out to Pro Wrestling Shoot. They got a big interview going down with Universe Mode. You should check it out on their channel. So one of the things that got mentioned was this support for a title match, support with rivalry actions, which I think is a big deal. Some may say it's small. Nah, this is a big deal. It is a start to let you know that they can add things that they wasn't able to add before by changing their Universe Mode code and starting to do that code over. This is a big deal. We could see tons of update every year now in Universe Mode, and that's a big thing. So I really like this. All right, address reported concerns related to accepting a future match in a promo, sometimes resulting in two superstars continually trying to fulfill the booking after the match has already happened. Didn't see that, but that's cray. Address reported concerns to Days Hell showing the incorrect stat for certain women championships. And there you see Julia and Steady Valkyrie in all their glory. The women that I will be showcasing, they will be tons of content. But look, we're not done here. I know I've been talking for a good minute. We've been talking for 16 minutes. What a hefty video we have here. And we're not done here. So just 13 minutes ago, John Cena shirt hidden in the WWE 2K25 game files as what's the status is found. This is why I mess with what's the status. He always. So this is a recent shirt. The last time is now. So they might be trying to do something. This may be locked behind the island though, but it's there. It's there. Status talking about how good that Julia looks. I agree. Some may know I took a lot of time in creating a Julia. It got controversy because I used someone else's attire. I meant no harm by it. But it is what it is. People try to always make me out a villain in the 2K community. I don't know why that is. But anyway, Fraxiom updated interest in WWE 2K25 in a new 1.1 update as well. I'll be doing a separate video showcasing that on the channel as well. And plus, I don't think I have many tag team videos. I'm trying to archive as much superstars as possible here on AntDaGamer Route Sports Games Network. So I want to do that as well. Alexa Bliss, full interest in WWE 2K25, includes new commentary, dimensions the White 6, and her new theme song. Persona card added with new 1.11 patch. The content is a placeholder and could be different in the final result. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That right there is probably gonna be for people that have the special editions, so Bloodline, Deadman editions, because. And this maybe even if you had maybe only Bloodline. Let me explain. If you look at that season pass offering, or you're gonna need that big WrestleMania pack, because that WrestleMania pack mentions new playable Persona star and certain things. So this may be that Persona star. I'm just saying, probably is. I hope they give you free players something too in the next couple of months. I understand in a way, but it's just the nature. It's a business thing, man. Everybody does it. No one got to play with, the Terminator in the latest MK unless they paid for it. Just saying. So also for the master personas added in patch 1.11, AJ Styles, Charlotte Flair, Kurt Angle, and R-Truth. This is somewhat a bummer. I don't even really like these. I'm someone who's a gamer, and I don't like the demastered personas. People were just collecting those personas last year because it was new, it was fresh. but it was from my experience, it was the least favorite. It was the least favorite. Yeah, it looked nice for like 2 minutes, and then it was like, okay, let's move on. It was not really that popular like they're trying to make it out to be. It's not. Collectors would collect, and that's what they'll do, but it wasn't like the favorite. It's not still the favorite. So they did so well with her. He's looking at this as well. Stephen Bakir. I should look at those personas real. Go back here. There you go. AJ Styles demastered. Charlotte Flair demastered. Kurt Angle. These aren't fan favorites. They're not. And honestly, I think it's a quick way to make personas for them, to be honest. I really do. And then they only give us 4, but maybe that'll make it easier to collect. Hopefully they continue the changes that they made. I mentioned it in one of my last videos of my faction that they changed that superstar pad everyone thought was glitch. If you look closely in the notes, the rate of change, like, you know, for the pools had changed. Like the pack odds changed with that other pack, which is, it might have meant to be worked that way. I don't think they wanted to give us that much MFP. I don't think they did all the math on that, but I think they wanted us to get other pulls. So they may downgrade the amount of MFP, but keep the pulls. But here's another look at Alexa. This is a placeholder. She could look different in the final result. She does look a little sleepy here. People are already judging it, but it could change. I know some of you probably don't believe it'll change, but it could change. So that is it, man. That is it. What's the status? What's up with this A-Town down? Even though you changed the music with some stuff, I get it. You love it. And it's funny, man. It's entertaining, man. Let What's the Status do his thing, people, with A-Town down. He's, as I said in one of his videos, in one of his posts, I said, he can't stop. He won't stop. He's A-Town for life, and that's just the way it is. And on that note, man, I'm going to get into some of the gameplay side of things. I'm ready to play with Stephanie. I'm ready to play with Julia, definitely. Big fan of both of these ladies, especially Julia. Now, I didn't even mention Motor City Machine Guns, but yo, with that being said, I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace.